Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, and I am Marla Copal. I help those 50 and older that choose to work after retirement or even before retirement to get that second act engaged, succeed with social media marketing. And you know what? Some of us who love to work as entrepreneurs, we're a little hard on ourselves because we keep going and going and going. And so I had some assignments this week from that I want to do for my coach, but by Friday I'm feeling frustrated. I don't have it done, and then I'm thinking, oh, nothing's happening. And then I did something silly. I had a pan of asparagus in the oven so that I could roast it before putting it on a pizza. So it's got a handle, right? Because I put the stainless steel skillet in because you can't. And then I grab the hot pad and I bring it out. But as I'm trying to dish it up, the pan was moving. So what did I do? I grabbed it. Oh my gosh, I was in pain. So you can see right here, there's the mark of the handle. And then up here above my wedding ring, you can see the blisters. So I'm seasoned with sunburns and I knew what to do. But man, was I screaming my head off. And putting the cold water on and doing the aloe and then protecting it from the air and then actually holding some of my crystals. But the point is not how I healed myself. The point is what was going on that I was that unconscious that I allowed myself to grip that pan. And I didn't just touch it. I went down like, I'm going to pick that sucker up. Well, my gosh, I got the message. Now, if I hadn't taken care of that, that's probably a third degree burn. But I know enough to take the fire out under the skin. So I had to figure out where was my head or my fire at the moment that I did that. And I realized I was sort of beating myself up a little bit for not completing one thing that I had on my list this week. But let me tell you about my week. And let me tell you how I had to turn myself around. Because when I do things like this, it's like, what am I not paying attention to? So I don't want to be injured in order to say, what am I not paying attention to? But I'm going to ask you before you get yourself injured, hurt, or sick, what are you not paying attention to? How do you celebrate your small wins during the week? Do you set aside a day to celebrate those small wins? Whether it's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I highly, highly, highly encourage you as an entrepreneur to always sit down and don't just tick them off each day. Go back through the calendar and figure out what your small wins were. So let me tell you what my small wins were. They were huge this week. Huge. And I was measuring my week based on the one thing I hadn't gotten done. And I still have time to do it. It's not due till Monday. So Friday, I go to Denver. I'm involved in a group where I get to make a presentation on my healthcare products. And I met probably 15 to 20 new people. I had appointments scheduled by Saturday at another event with those same people. I had at least 8 appointments scheduled for calls this week, next week, and the following week. That's a pretty good percentage. That's about 50%. And then I got to talk to more people that night at an additional event and picked up some other interests and also found someone who could possibly be a virtual assistant that I need here very soon. And she could also show me how to take my videos and turn them into podcasts. Woo! That was a gold mine. It's not something I'm going to do right away, but we have started the conversation. And I don't want to have to learn that new skill. And I would welcome someone with the solution to make it more of an instant result. So then what else happened? Well, I got 5 new customers that weekend. And on Wednesday, not from that particular event, but from a prior meeting, an event, and a one-to-one, I ended up with a new team member. And then I ended up with someone new to join my social media processes and to investigate and learn and discover if this is something for them. And then I have another health product that I've done for 15 years. And I have quite a referral base off of that. You just never know when it's going to show up. Well, it showed up. Showed up about 3 weeks ago, and I loaned them the product to try. They were using it for that ugly virus that lives out there in the world to help them sustain themselves until they got healed. And so I made a sale there yesterday. So I made that sale after I burned my hand. And that was when I had to say, why did I burn my hand? I burned my hand because the world said, slow down, celebrate what you've done. And if you can't celebrate, I'm not giving you any more. I'm going to put you on your buns to heal until you can think this through and realize that to go have a pity party is crazy. Celebrate the small wins. So now we all have tough days, right? We just know, and not everything, but most often we have tough days because we unconsciously put ourselves in a position of lack, not enough, or we just don't celebrate what we're skilled at getting done in our lives. So I'm always helping others walk away from their distress over what's not been done. Usually when I hear a friend doing that or a business associate, the first thing I say is, hey, tell me what you did do. And I can help them get back on track. But yesterday, I'm just by myself in the kitchen, making lunch for my husband and myself. And the universe said, you aren't paying attention to yourself like you pay attention to others. So I'm going to get your attention. So I have a burn. You know what? I actually had pain for about only 10 hours, slept through the night, had it all wrapped up, and this is the result this morning. So I did take good care of myself. I handled this. I think that there'll be some other skin falling off here in a few days, but I'm tough. I've got this, and that's not the point. The point is make the time to celebrate the small wins. If you do not have this on your entrepreneurial schedule, please, I hope you don't have to have a hot pan experience before you realize that you're not celebrating enough. So today, my request and suggestion to you is for you to create one day of the week that you will celebrate. Because you know what? My garden last week of results was from 15 years to 2 days of planting seeds. So you never know what you're planting, and you never know when the harvest will come in, but it does come. So don't give up, but maybe all you need is someone like me to help you see it differently, put on a new lens, and ignore the hot pans before you just start celebrating your small wins. Make life easy. And that's where people like I can come in and help you make things easy. So whatever you've made hard, and if you feel like you're getting burned, then it is time for us to have a conversation. And I just do 15-minute discovery calls to see if we're a match. If not, you don't know the people I know that I can connect you to, because I love all the years of seed planting I've done. And let me tell you, they're many. So I will post my discovery call link in the bottom of this video and post. And I look forward to chatting with all of you soon. Happy Saturday, everyone. Bye-bye.